Children CASSIUS for IFL TV in association with MTK Global. I'm joined by, all right, an interview, boys. That's Frank Smith and Charlie Timms. Your debut's on the top table, correct?
Yes, yeah. Retiring. All the boys in the office are just roasting me in our group chat.
It's actually quite intimidating.
It is, isn't it?
Talking in front of like.
It's not so much, you know what? It's not people. I don't mind people. I can talk in front of people. It's just cameras.
Well, you just try not to
like
say.
with you, it's comfortable.
You just try not to say something.
You feel at home, don't you?
I feel at home with you. Yeah. And I know if I say anything silly, you'll delete it.
Okay, so everyone's kind of wondering why Ohara wasn't being Ohara, or was he being Ohara, Charlie?
Yeah, I think that is Ohara. If you know him on a day-to-day basis, he's actually pretty chill, he's pretty relaxed. I think maybe Cyclone think he's undersold the fight, but the fight was hyped up. It was made by public demand, really. People wanted to see this fight, and now it's on. So I don't know why we need to start throwing tables and throwing water over each other and trash talking. It's done. They're ready to get it on.
I think he spoke very well. Yeah. He was trying to. If he was just trying to.
He didn't even bite when he was trying to take his glasses off him at the end. I thought.
But if he was, you know, he could have just been, yes, I'm here, thanks, can't wait. But he spoke quite well. You know, he had a good 3-4 minute rant. Well, not a rant, but a 3-4 minute chat. It was good. Very chilled.
It was good. I mean, this is quite a little bit, not uncharted territory, but for one of your main-ish fighters to be fighting on such a big show where you're not promoting, or you and Matthew and Eddie Hearn not promoting, a little bit of a different vibe to it.
Yeah, I think, like Eddie said, if it was right for the fighter, then we're not going to stand in the way, like we did here, and it was the right deal for the fighter. O'Hara's happy, worked for everyone, so you know we're not going to stand in the way of a fighter. You know, it's their career, so he's doing what he needs to do.
I mean, listening to Eddie Hearn about this, he said that. You know, on an ideal situation, he'd like Taylor to be fighting on a matchroom show against Davies, but the money was too good for Ohara to turn down. So
yeah, it made sense. So you know, you've got to take it, really.
How did you see the fight going? I know you said it in there, but
100% I see it going O'Hara's way. Look, I think they're both really good fighters. That's, you know, we can't deny that. I'm a bit surprised that it's happening this early, but like I said, it was more due to like public demand. We sort of built the fight up, and now it's happening. So I'm confident that Ohara will win the fight. I think it's going to be really interesting when they both come into exchange, because they've both got good KO records, and that's the way I see it going. I see it as a KO win for Ohara.
Tank?
I think it's going to be a KO win for the tank. For two tanks.
The real tank.
For the actual tank.
The actual tank.
Yeah, I didn't realise I stole that nickname off him, but I think he's going to learn a lot from what I did in my fight.
Yeah.
And take a lot from that big right hand. You know, that step back.
Frank's going to be sparring with him throughout this.
We're going to do a few bits in camp. I think it's going to be a great night. The crowd's always great up in Glasgow. Yeah. He saw it when Ricky fought here just a few months ago, and you know he can't wait to get out of it.
We'll look forward to it. Have you guys got anything you'd like to add before we wrap?
I'm glad that I'm not getting too much stick from my office for doing that. I just walked in and my name was up there, so you know I just rolled with it. How did I do?
It was quite good listening.
I think you did all right. I'll be honest with you. I thought you did all right.
Yeah, you did.
It's quite short and
what's
sharp.
the point? Well, no one wants to hear from me. Do you know what I mean? What am I gonna
Are you
say?
trying to say you're no Eddie Hearn?
No, I'm no Eddie Hearn. I'm just a short, fat guy out of the office. I'm just the young fat dude.
I think you're underselling yourself now.
No, but
mate, you're the head of boxing and matchroom.
I knew that I had Charlie at the end of the row. I knew that I had a former Towie star who could really pull something out of the bag. So I was just waiting for him to really say something controversial. So I thought, I'm just going to stay out. I don't want anyone to say anything about me.
I don't know what
all I'm used to on your comments is what a tit, what a wanker.
You probably, listen, just ignore them. You're going to get them anyway, and Charlie, you'll probably get a few as well.
Yeah, no, but
100%.
Yeah, but you know,
I expected, I fully expected it. But to be honest, I went a bit camera shy. I didn't know what happened.
I know, no, you didn't. It was when you were looking away from the mic and going, what do I say now? What do I do now? I've never done this before. don't know what to do. I thought someone was going to ask you a question. I wanted to ask you a question.
Go on, ask me a question.
You're obviously a young guy, and I'm a bit worried about you because you've been single for a while. So, do we need IFL TV to help you find? Can we do like a series? You know, like Take Me Out or First Dates. Can we do something with Charlie? I think it would get big numbers.
First Dates.
Can we do a
IFL
Can we do an
First
IFL First Dates?
IFL First
I think
Dates.
this guy needs IFL First Dates.
So,
You know.
are you up for a blind date? We'll set you up on here.
No.
Yes.
Yes.
No, do
You
it,
know
please.
it.
Please do
Yes,
it.
Charlie.
Mate, hilarious.
You know I don't.
Blind
like-
date.
Yes.
And I'll tell you what, could you set the Maximum office up into like a little
Yes.
table situation?
Yes, and I'll cook
All right.
scallops and all
Would
that.
you turn up to the date?
Come on.
Just say yes.
A proper blind date.
A proper blind
blind
date. So me and Frank will liaise. You'll be in the dark about it, and then hopefully later on you'll be in the dark again.
Could you imagine that?
If you
all
pull
the help
something
you
good
can
out
get.
of no, fuck off. I don't need any
do.
help from anyone.
He does.
But
he's struggling.
I'd be up for it. Why not?
All right.
right.
That's it.
All right.
We're doing
All right.
the IFL TV does First Dates featuring former Towie star Bobby Norris.
All right, boys. Thank you very much.